Yeah, I'd like to demonstrate how a supporter or a visitor to your page can set up an in memoriam page to invite friends and family, for example, to make donations to your organisation, in this case a church, in memory of a loved one that's passed away recently. So this is a standard fundraising page, a regular giving campaign for a church that's recently registered on Invest My Community. As you can see at the top, we've got a little bit of imagery, then some content about the church and also why they're raising funds. So a supporter who visits the page has two options. They can click donate and make a one-off donation or set up a regular monthly gift by clicking this button here, or by clicking start fundraising they can choose to set up an in memoriam page by clicking here. The process is really simple and it takes a couple of minutes. So the first thing we do is enter an email address, and this is primarily so that the user can log in afterwards and edit the page if they want to. I've already used this email address, so my password's already saved. And we get taken into the page creation process, really simple. So who's raising funds? Chris, in memoriam of Paul outside. We're going to open the page today and we're going to close it at the end of March. That means that people can make donations. That donate button will be live until the end of March. I've got some content I've already prepared here, so just paste that in, sort out the spacing so it looks a little bit nicer. Agree to the T's and C's, which clearly I've read. And then that's the written content. The next step is to add some media. So the main image which appears at the top of the memoriam page, we've got three choices. So we can use the main image from the main fundraising page, so the church that we've just been looking at. I'm not going to use that. We offer a small selection of stock images which you can choose to use, or by clicking here you can upload your own image, and I'm going to do that. So if you just bear with me for a second, we're going to go to an image of Paul here, very professional looking photo. So we upload that. I'm not going to add an avatar because that's not really relevant in this case. And I can add up to another 3 images if I want to. So for example, Paul as a child, and I can add a video too if I want to. But I'm not going to do that. So that's it. Literally, when I want to open and close a campaign, who I'm raising funds for, a bit of written content and an image. Yes, I do have permission to create this page and then submit. That page is then live. So if I click here, I can see that. I'll also get an email, just confirming that the page has been published with the URL in there. So you can see that the page is now live. So the image that I've just uploaded, the content, and that donate button there is live. So a user can click on that and they can choose to make a donation. So like that. I'm just going to say Chris. And I can add gift aid. Now it's important to note that all donations, even made through memoriam pages, go directly to the church. So there's no intervention for the person setting up the page. There's no cash to collect or store. And as I mentioned, gift aid can be added really easily. So that's the donation process. If I go back to the main church page now and just refresh on that, you'll see at the bottom of the page there'll now be a card for Paul's in memoriam page. So a visitor to the page can now make a donation directly to the church, or they can click on that card and basically make a donation in Paul's memory. This page also has a unique URL, by the way, so it's easy to share, and the social media buttons here all work. So if I click on Facebook, for example, it shares this page to my Facebook account. It's also worth mentioning that any donations made through the in memoriam page also get aggregated in the Totalizer here. So this Totalizer shows all the donations that have been made to this organisation through either the main fundraising page or any sub-campaigns, so in memoriam pages, wedding pages, christening pages, that sort of thing. One last thing, so we asked for an email address at the beginning, and that is simply so that somebody can log in. They can click on my account at the top, click on My Campaigns on the left-hand side, and they can do one of a couple of things. So they can view the project page, or if they click on this button here, Edit, they can edit it. So they can change any written content, they can change the opening and the close dates, and they can also change, add or delete images. I hope that's useful, but you know where we are, so admin@investmycommunity.com if you have any further questions. Thank you.